What's up guys, Zeenigami here. Let's go through complete Apoo Coliseum on the global version of One Piece Treasure Cruise. The global version of One Piece Treasure Cruise, Apoo is a free spirit attack booster. He also makes you take increased damage, but he's not as useful yet. Once we get Raid Boss Sabo out, I would highly recommend having an Apoo, because Apoo on a free spirit team is great. But if you do not have a free spirit team right now, Apoo he's okay. He's okay, but I do recommend farming him. He's a very good character, but not until we get Raid Boss Sabo. With Raid Boss Sabo, oh man, Apoo is super duper. So round 1 is gonna be versus Bellamy. Remember that none of these stages, stage 1, 2, 3, 4, will not drop anybody that's not cotton candy, skill book, or a turtle. So those are the only 3 things you can get from stages 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the last stage, you can get Apoo and his skill books himself. Round 1 is going to be versus Bellamy. Round 1 is going to take us about 5 minutes to log in. Bellamy is a dex character. He's got 2 million hit points. He's going to preemptively attack for 12,000 damage, so make sure you've got enough health to actually take that first hit. And after that, it's pretty easy to burst him down because he only has 2 million hit points. So we're going to be using a double Mihawk Slasher team, using a coffin ship to make sure we actually survive. As long as we survive that preemptive attack, we can burst him down. You don't need Shiki here. You can replace Shiki for another Slasher booster, especially 3-day 2-year Zoro is perfect for this team, but Shiki works pretty well himself. And on Boss Bellamy, here we go. He prevents debuffs, or he prevents delay. He does his pew pew, bounce, deals tons of damage. He attacks every single turn for 12,000 damage. So using delay is probably not going to be good. Now, at every turn he also heals back to full, so you're going to have to burst him down in one turn. I might as well use Shiki as the better boost here. And he heals back up to full every turn. So not bursting down in one turn is not really an option. Burst him down in one turn, or enjoy a very slow fight. You could use Zombie Team, but it's only 2 million health. It's not that bad. If you can't get past 2 million health, you're gonna have a very bad time. Next round is Gombi versus Robin. Round 2 versus Robin. Robin is a Psy character. She has 3 million hit points, but Robin will preemptively silence int characters for 99 turns. So even though she is a Psy character, we don't really want to bring int characters against her. And just like against Bellamy, you really want to burst her down in one turn, because Robin on turn 1 will start binding and despairing your captain for 5 turns. After that, she'll give you bomb and bother orbs. So just bursting her down on the first turn is your best bet. We're going to be using Momonga as a cerebral attack booster, and Mr. 1 and Croc just as beat sticks. And on Robin, look at me with the badly matching orbs. Yeah, so she silences our int characters, so we're not using their specials, they don't matter. We're going to burst her down at one turn though. Use my Mihawks to cut her to half health. She now has 1.5 million hit points. Momonga to boost the attack of our cerebral characters. Dofi making sure we have at least 2 int orbs, and ideally some other orbs, but I guess I only have int orbs. And then we attack, ending on our int characters, and then with our Momonga and Doflamingo boosts, easy kill. You can use any slashers, any int slashers at all. It's just that cerebral int slashers means we get to use Momonga, which is quite nice. Other than that, you can use, once again, 3-day 2-year Zoro, who's the best slasher attack booster. Next round is versus X Drake. Round 3 is gonna be versus Diaz Drake, or X Drake. We're gonna be using a double Guild Tesoro Psy cerebral / driven team. And the reason we want that Guild Tesoro is because Guild Tesoro will help us get all matching Psy orbs whenever we need it. And X Drake will cannot be killed by regular attacks. He'll have endurance for 99 turns, so you're going to need to use a special to kill him. So we're going to save our 1000 Sunny special until after we get him down to below, or around to about 1 health. And now once we get him to 1 health, then we'll be killing him. Drake has his 99 turn endurance buff. Cannot be killed by regular attacks. He's going to attack for 4,800 and then 77,200 when he enrages on turn 1. I'm going to use Hancock after the enrage. And we're going to just attack him normally on this turn. I can use a Giltosaur this turn, I might as well. We use a Giltosaur now, and then we'll use a Giltosaur next turn. And the reason we're using Giltosaur now is it's just cause. Gets us a little bit more damage, so our next turn we don't have to burst quite as much. Take one hit, as long as we're above half health, that's all that matters for Giltosaur. Now he enrages. We'll use Hancock to delay him for one turn, also boost our damage by a little bit. Giltosaur, once again, more matching orbs. Momonga to boost the attack of himself and my Giltosauros. We're never using Heracles. Oh yeah, and Heracles. We're never using Heracles in special. Move my orbs around. And then we're going to save the 1000 Sunny for the very last attack. Oops, the great. Perfect. So now he's at 1 hit point. He's still alive. If he attacks now, he attacks for 20,000. But since he has 1 hit point, anything that's not a regular attack will kill him. So poison damage. 1000 Sunny though just makes it a lot easier because you don't have to use a whole character just to get past that. There you go. Nice and easy. Next stage is gonna be versus Lao G. Round 4 versus Lao G. Lao G is a strength character. He has 4.6 or 4.67 million hit points. We're gonna be using a double Enel team. Make sure you have that high recovery. Let's see, you want you guys? Oh, look at you without your recovery max. Ugh, disgusting. Sure, we'll use this one. So double Enel, heal return helps. I only have level 2 heal return, but yeah, it's better than nothing. Extra 200 heal per turn. And Rob Lucci, very nice to make sure we have those blue orbs. The Moby Dick helps us to know we have more health to take hits because we're gonna basically tank a bunch of hits until he gets to around 50% health, and we're gonna burst him down on those last 2 turns. Lao G, 4.67 million hit points. We're gonna get him down to right about health. He's going to preemptively give us all G orbs. G orbs boost your attack by 1.5 times, but they do not count as matching orbs if you're using a team like Stronghold Ace or Fujitora. So keep that in mind, is that a G orb is not a matching orb. We're basically not going to be using any specials until we get him around 50%. And then at 50%, you're going to be moving orbs around. So that way Rob Lucci can give us mostly, if not all, matching orbs. And then Hina will lock those orbs for 2 turns. Kaku will boost those orbs for 2 turns. And then Enel will let us double our blue damage for 2 turns. 1 Enel each turn. He attacks for 9,300 damage every 2 turns. Everything's 2 turns. So with a double Enel team, this is why we want the Whitebeard ship, is we're not going to be able to heal up enough to stall him forever. But we do get to heal about 6,000 of that 9,000. So basically we take 3,000 damage every 2 turns. So with this we have a nice 7 turns to get him there. We're already almost there. We're going to take 1 more hit from him. At this point I'm just going to get him a little bit lower. And not that much lower. Good, good, good. Right there. Perfect. We're going to take this hit. I'm going to just only move the Rob Lucci's orb. Because my Enel, Kaku, and Hina will get matching orb anyways. And at this point, Rob Lucci doesn't get to get matching. Mihawk cuts his health by 20%. Rob Lucci, give us matching orbs. Hina locks those orbs. Kaku boosts those orbs. And Enel doubles our quick damage. Makes easy work of Lao G on the next 2 turns. Below 50%, remember what he will do is that if he attacks, he will reflect damage that was dealt to him. Which means he will hurt almost enough to burst him down. That's the last G I'll ever see! Below 20%, he enrages, attacking every turn for 28,000. So close to killing him in 1 turn. Oh well. Anyways, the last stage is gonna be Lao G and Apoo. And the final round versus Apoo, we're gonna be using a Dex Mihawk, Int Mihawk Slasher team. We're gonna bring Croc. Croc is there mostly to manipulate orbs and also deals a bit of AoE damage, which is nice. We're also gonna have Doflamingo, necessary. Rob Lucci is only there because he is a blue slasher. You can place him with any blue slasher. And Zoro is there to delay and also is another blue slasher. A big thing that we're hoping for on this team is that we really, on our burst turn for Lao G, we're really looking for 2 blue orbs. If we don't have 2 blue orbs on the burst turn for Lao G, we might have to use Croc, which we'd rather use Croc to help clear out the stuff around Apoo. You can also use the 1000 Sunny instead of Mihawk's ship here. You'll have to heal a bit more using the 1000 Sunny, but you can use 1000 Sunny special to help kill the fodder around Apoo. And Lao G on stage 4 has 2.1 million hit points. You want to stall really hard. Lao G, remember, gives you G orbs, so you don't have to worry about manipulating your orbs. All those G orbs, remember, give you 1.5 times attack. We're still going to end on our blue characters. And we're not going to be using any special except for Doflamingo special on turn 4. We're going to take 1 hit from him first, and then after that we're going to burst down on the 4th turn. Unless you're sure you can kill him on the 3rd turn. And the reason is, we want to burst him down on 1 turn, and then whenever that way we can use our Int Mihawk special on the next turn, as soon as we get into no orbs at all. We want to use our Int Mihawk special as soon as we get into the Apoo stage to help get rid of a lot of guys around Apoo and to deal damage to Apoo himself. So he attacks for 8,800. We want to keep at least 7,500 hit points. I only have 1 magic orb here, which isn't great. We're just going to be attacking normally this turn. Boom, 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 boom. Not looking good. I need some really good orbs. 2 blue orbs and a purple orb. It's gonna be close. I am gonna use my... I am gonna keep it just like that. No, we'll move this. I am going to keep my... I'm gonna use my Rob Lucci, not keeping the Rob Lucci. That 58,000 damage might actually matter. I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, sweet. So that's 1.1 million damage. And that is all gonna go right into Apoo's face. Apoo is going to summon a bunch of units around him. He'll re-summon them if they all die. So we're gonna use Dex Mihawk. This might clear all the guys around him, which is fine. We have Zoro to help with that. And now we're going to attack. We're not going to use Zoro yet because he will enrage. And what that means is he will be attacking every single turn instead of every other turn. Apoo will attack for 7,500 damage. He has 2.9 million hit points. So here he's going to enrage and attack. We're going to take this attack. This is a 7,500 attack. And then we can use the Zoro to delay all the units that Apoo will summon. He'll summon units every 2 turns. And that's even if he is delayed, like if you're using something to delay him. So he's gonna summon more guys. Zoro, delay, and let's take him out for a nice, lovely Apoo sandwiching dinner. And don't forget you have Croc special to do a little bit more damage too. It's gonna enrage all the stuff. Yep, Croc, hit him. Takes out one thing. I got one more matching orb. And now I have to kill everyone before I die. Oh shoot. Sweet. Whew! A little shaky there, but it's okay. It's okay. I was hoping to take out Apoo on that first attack so he doesn't enrage again. He will enrage one turn and then summon characters every other turn. So that's a little close, but really the really dangerous turn is if you have at least 2 blue orbs on the turn 4 of Lao G when we bursted. If you have at least those 2 blue orbs, it makes a huge difference on whether or not you can actually take down the Lao G. If you can't, you can always use your Croc special on the Lao G stage, but that does mean you have 1 fewer special to use to help clear the stuff around Apoo. Which means you're gonna have to get lucky with Apoo orbs to take him down. But how good is Apoo, right? Apoo is very good. Highly recommend. Highly recommend getting Apoo. Especially on a free spirit team like a Sabo team. He actually is one of your better free spirit attack boosters because he's so reliable to use. He doesn't deal damage, which means you can also use him on missions that require you to burst down in one turn. That's a really big reason to use Apoo. Any of those missions to do like deal X million damage in one turn, Apoo is great for those because he doesn't deal damage. He increases your damage taken, yes, and reduces recovery for 2 turns, but that really doesn't matter. If you're bursting, you're probably going to kill things. He boosts the attack of free spirit and shooter attacks by 1.75 times for 1 turn. So you can't use him on a shooter team, but you're probably going to be using Zephyr if you're using him on a shooter team. The free spirit team is really where he's at. His captain ability also is a great, perfect attack booster, just like a Log Luffy. So you can use him in conjunction with a Log Luffy, but Sabo is really the one you want to be using whenever Sabo comes out. So Apoo, very good. Highly recommend you getting him. And a very good quick character, since quick characters are a little hard to get for free-to-play players. I've been Zeenigami, guys. Good luck. Thank you so much for watching, and y'all stay beautiful.